Welcome back to The Explainer. So, listen, right now, literally, as you are watching this screen, your future self is either thanking you or they are actively cursing you for how you're spending this exact second. Think about that. Every single second you spend aimlessly scrolling, every minute you burn making excuses, every hour you just kill doing absolutely nothing, that's time you're never ever getting back. Today we're diving into the habits of the 1% who never waste time and the kind of harsh reality that we've got to stop stealing from our own futures.
Let me just ask you something right out of the gate. What did you do yesterday that actually moved you closer to your goals? If you're drawing a blank right now, well, that's exactly the core of the problem. We so easily fall into this massive trap, right? We walk around acting like time is totally unlimited, like we've just got forever to figure the whole thing out. But here's the thing. While you're waiting for that perfect, magical moment, your actual life is happening right now, without you.
Okay, here is the really harsh truth of this whole concept. You're not just wasting time. You are actively stealing from the person you could become. Just sit with the weight of that statement for a second. Scrolling on your phone or making these big plans that you never ever actually execute, that isn't just some neutral act to pass a lazy afternoon. No way. It is actively robbing your potential. You're basically taking a piece of the extraordinary person you could be tomorrow and just throwing it straight in the trash today.
Section 1. The illusion of someday.
So the reality of taking action is actually pretty stark. 99% of people out there, they just exist. They're just passively letting life happen to them. And then you have this tiny, rare 1% who actually take action. So what's the big difference? What separates them? Honestly, it's pretty simple. The 1% absolutely understand that time is their most valuable asset, hands down. They guard it like their life depends on it because, well, it absolutely does.
Now, how do the 99% stay so trapped? It's all in the language of excuses. Oh, I'll start tomorrow. I'll do it when things slow down and I have more time. I'm just way too busy right now. I mean, we all know that voice in our head, right? But the source material points out a totally crucial fact. That voice is not protecting you. It's destroying your future, literally one wasted day at a time. And look, people aren't lazy. They aren't stupid. They just genuinely confuse being busy with being productive. They never learn that time isn't just money, time is life itself.
And the hidden cost of this behavior? It's pretty severe. Wasting time actually costs you your self-respect. It isn't just about, checking fewer boxes on some productivity app. It runs way, way deeper than that. Every single time you choose the easy path, every time you pick comfort over real growth, you are sending a direct, undeniable message to your own brain. You are telling yourself that your dreams don't actually matter. You're saying your future doesn't matter, and ultimately, that you don't really matter.
5. Think about the people you know who are stuck in the exact same place they were 5 years ago. Same job, same habits, same exact excuses. Now turn that mirror around. Think about the goals that you yourself set last year. Where are they right now? Are they just buried under excuses, hidden behind the classic, "I'm too busy" line? Let's be real. You weren't too busy. You just didn't prioritize yourself.
Moving on to Section 2. Time management is dead.
So the source introduces a totally new paradigm here, and it's a real game changer. It's not about time management anymore. It is about life management, or as they call it, time ownership. It's this deep understanding that every single minute you're alive is a choice. You're choosing to either invest in your future or steal from it. No in between. You are either actively becoming exactly who you're meant to be, or you are choosing to stay exactly who you have always been. There is a massive, highly practical difference here. On one side, we have renting time. Now, this is what most people do. They just casually rent out their time to whoever demands it or whoever yells the loudest, right? They give their absolute best hours to jobs they frankly don't care about, to people who totally underappreciate them, or just to totally meaningless activities. But on the flip side, we have owning time. Successful people own their time. They intentionally, strictly decide where every single precious minute goes, the whole shebang.
Consider this really powerful metaphor from the source. Time as water versus time as sand. Think of your time like water flowing down a mountain. It doesn't waste itself. It finds the absolute most efficient, purposeful path to its destination. It has this unstoppable momentum toward the ocean, and it doesn't just get distracted and settle into comfortable little puddles. Now contrast that with treating time as sand. Most people just let time slip right through their fingers without even noticing it's gone. They scatter their attention across 1,000 meaningless little tasks, and then they wonder why nothing significant ever actually happens in their lives.
Because hey, here is the great equalizer of life. Everyone gets the exact same 24 hours.
Every single successful person throughout all of history had the exact same constraint that you have right now today. Rich or poor, young or old, the allotment is identical. Successful people do not magically go out and find time. They certainly don't wait around for the perfect wave of motivation to strike them. No, they create systems. And they use the exact circumstances they have right now rather than just hoping for better ones later. Seriously, while you've been planning, someone with your exact same challenges has been building.
Section 3. The choice is yours.
All right, here's the tough love we all occasionally need to hear. The person you have been waiting for is you. And the time you're waiting for, it's now. Nobody is coming to save you. The life you are waiting to live starts with exactly what you do in this current moment. You want to know the real secret? The most successful people in the world, they aren't necessarily smarter than you. They aren't even always more talented. They just made a decision. They decided that their future was way more important than their current comfort.
So what are you going to do? This is your immediate, undeniable call to action, right now. Before you even close this explainer, before you go check another notification, or find another way to just distract yourself from your own life. Step 1. Choose one important thing that you have been putting off. Just one step toward the person you actually want to become. And step 2, do it right now. Not tomorrow, not next week when you feel ready, right now. Because the life you want, it is definitely not going to build itself.
So are you joining the 99% who are just waiting for someday? Or are you stepping up into the 1% who know that someday is today? The person solely responsible for your life is you. Your future self is absolutely counting on you to make the right choice right now. The choice is completely yours, but you really got to choose wisely. Because while you're sitting there deciding, kind of hesitating, life isn't pausing.
The clock is ticking. Seriously, what are you waiting for?